Yo, ha Bill never said.
Back with another video, and today we got the LaMelo Ball first basketball signature shoe. This is not my first going around with Puma because I've done previous releases in terms of the Puma Suede, the Puma California, the RS, I want to say RSX. Actually, you know what? It's the RS3s from Nip, if I'm not mistaken. But most notably, I did the J. Cole RS Dreamers. Now, I was hearing a lot of buzz, hence Buzz City, the whole LaMelo. Hearing a lot of buzz about the shoe because tech specs led me to believe that this is probably one of the best performance shoes to release this year. Hands down, no cap. I'm not talking about Jordan Brand, Nike. I'm not talking about any. This is no discredit to you guys. It's LaMelo Ball, his signature shoe, and the tech specs that were put behind it to make it one of probably the best first signature shoe from a basketball player. Now, if you're familiar with the whole NBA experience, most of the times when basketball players, they sign with, you know, whether it be Puma, Nike, Adidas, doesn't matter. Typically, the first version of that shoe doesn't feature a lot of tech specs. And that's just because as their career progresses, as whatever the contract length is, you'll notice that when the second version comes out, there's a little bit more tech spec to it. And this presentation for LaMelo Ball first signature shoe, the first colorway, if I'm not mistaken, was the Red Blast. And I was not able to get that shoe, but I was able to get Buzz City, which is what we're going to see today. And basically it just commemorates LaMelo Ball, you know, kind of doing that whole being a part of the Charlotte Hornets organization. So I felt like that colorway was a more simplistic colorway. I will be trying to go after Rick and Morty's right here. I know a lot of people are hyped up for this. I am too. But I promise you, I had a chance to put these shoes on. His first signature shoe. And when I got a chance to compare the RS Dreamers to the MB.01s, man, I can tell you right now, I don't think that there is a comparison to this shoe. So, with that said and done, salute to Puma. Thank you for sending this to your boy. I was able to secure a size 13. You can see it right here. Man, oh man. And you can see the box presentation is sick. Of course, when you're looking at the top, you can already see this kind of like film design, but you can see right through it briefly. You can see the shoe itself. And you can see that this is a size 13, so this is a personal pair. And with the box kind of covering that whole galaxy theme, as you can see right here. The thing that's so cool about this, when you look on the back, it has a sizing chart. So you can see the size conversions depending on which country you're from. So I think that's cool. But the thing about this, oh man, you're looking at this galaxy colorway. I'm going to let a lot of people know that we've seen different colorways so far from MB.01 signature line. So LaMelo Ball. There was a Red Blast, there's Buzz City, there's the Rick and Morty's, but there's supposed to be a galaxy theme type release in terms of this colorway. So we'll probably be seeing that hopefully later on this year. As you're looking at the box, you can see that you have the Puma logo and you have LaMelo's logo with the number 1 with the kind of like angel wings on the side. That's what you're going to see most of with this shoe. And you can see that, notice that it says Subject 01. On the front of the box, it says not from here. Now, we're going to see a lot of one of one, not from here logos kind of plastered around the shoe. And before we get in the shoe, I want to let people know that LaMelo Ball, when he did this shoe, to me, it wasn't a presentation to the point where it's like, I'm trying to be cocky, right? When he says 101, not from here, things like that, I think that he wants people to just view him as LaMelo Ball. Don't try to compare him to any present NBA player or a past NBA player. I want to be known as LaMelo Ball, what I brought to the game, etc., etc. So with that said and done, man, man, I'm so excited. Let's see this shoe because pop this bad boy open. Look at that, man. Look at the presentation. As soon as you flop it open, now you see the shoe right here, and I'm looking at it right now. Man, this is so lightweight. This is so lightweight. Let me put the shoes down right here real quick so we can get into the tech specs. And you know what? Look, shout out for Puma for putting some thought. Put a lot of thought into this shoe and for his first rendition shoe. So let's start off with the back of the shoe, which features Melo right here, spelled out, and it's a full mesh upper. And what you're going to notice is that you see like these flame-like designs that are kind of, it's like a rocket. I want to say a rocket flame, but it's going downward towards the midsole. The presentation on this is phenomenal, and this is all stitched. So like I said, the materials, the tech specs behind this, for this to be his first signature shoe, is phenomenal. There's a lot of padding on the inside. I want to kind of point that out. You'll probably see like a still picture right here, but there's a lot of padding towards the shin or the back or the heel of your foot, which is good because it's going to have that lockdown feel. The cushioning around it is going to make you feel like you can pretty much pivot anywhere on the court. The traction, the outsole that you can see right here. Now, with the Red Blast, I know you can see rare. I'm not sure you can see it as clear. There is kind of a translucent black outsole right here, but it does read rare towards the ball of the foot. I'll have a display right here. Hopefully you can see a picture of that and see it kind of clearly. But again, you could also see 101 on the bottom. This is a non-slip rubber compound, and this shoe features what's called Puma's full-length nitro foam. What I'll say about that is when I had a chance to put this on, I didn't go true to size. I went a half size up. That's because my feet are long. And putting this on, I felt like my foot was literally locked down to the ground. And it was so comfortable that I didn't really feel hesitant to make certain moves without the fear of rolling my ankle. That's how much lockdown it was. And let me tell you right now, this shoe is probably, no, not even probably, it is the most comfortable performance shoe of 2022, and I'm saying it right now. I don't care what comes down the line. It's going to be really tough to outperform this shoe on the court, off the court, because I feel like the execution was done beautifully. When we go towards the toe box, you can see not from here labeled on there. If I'm not mistaken, also on the, let's say it's rubberized, 101 is also featured on there, and it does feature Puma's logo on the outsole. Man, oh man, you can see that on the tongue. Now this is a mesh tongue and it reads 101. And of course you can see that one with LaMelo's logo on the tongue towards the wings. I also have a picture of that right there because the shoelace is obviously blocking it, so I can't really see it completely, at least not for now. I do like that halo effect right on the top right there, but the colorway basically is similar to the Charlotte Hornets, hence why you see Buzz City. And I can see this diamond effect, the diamond effect on the midsole. It's like, oh man, it's, my guess is that it's supposed to kind of lock in added support from the upper to the bottom, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like, kind of gluing it all together. But once again, the padding inside this, I honestly, again, for a first basketball signature shoe, there was a lot of engineering, a lot of thought put into the shoe. And let me see if I can pull out the insoles so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure they're the same on both sides, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it's that thick. But here we go. So the insole, you can see this is nice. And you can see right here, there is some thickness to it, but you probably won't even need that just because of that whole foam that surrounds, that's within the midsole. But it does have LaMelo's logo that is on the top, Puma basketball. I hope that people kind of, and I can actually see this, kind of steer away from just having one particular shoe and at least try this out if you can. Because look, if you're playing basketball, you can't go wrong with the shoe. I don't even play basketball professionally. I play it every once in a while around the courts. But in putting this on, I felt like I could have been like Michael Jordan on the court. I'm not even over-exaggerated. Trust me. You will feel like You won't feel insecure about doing certain moves. For those that don't know, I am 38. So, you start moving a certain way, your bones start, you start worrying. But look, the lockdown effect, you won't have to worry. And before we do the on-feet for these, I will want to feature my son because I want to get his opinion. And we are together actually going to try to get the Rick and Morty's that's supposed to release next week, Friday, on Puma's website. And I think it's select retail stores, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't think Puma exclusively will be releasing it. I think it's going to be available, but it might be limited. That's from what I'm hearing. It might be limited. So we're going to cross the fingers. Hopefully we can get that on the Milknificent channel. Your boy Milknificent. Now let me get my son down here. So I got a little surprise for him too that he doesn't see coming. So we'll see. Let's get to that and we'll be right back. All right, YouTube, we are back. I have my son down here in the Milknificent cave. You got a chance to see the MB.01's Buzz City, but this is my first time at least seeing my son, who is going to be seeing this shoe, and he's going to give his opinion. And actually, you can go grab it, pick it up, and let me know what you think about the design. Man, I can't wait till the Rick and Morty's come out. But what do you think about the design? I think you mentioned earlier that Melo has a tattoo of
on his chest.
On his chest. But what do you think about the overall shoe, how it feels? What's your first impression about the LaMelo Ball shoe, at least his first signature shoe?
I really like the blue. It's my favorite color, teal.
That's your favorite color. So if I told you that, I didn't want to take a chance of not just getting the Rick and Morty's, that I actually already got you a pair of these that should be coming in hopefully next week. So I do have a pair for you. So, he plays basketball. He gets a chance to wear them. And he'll be sporting like his dad. So that's my little surprise to you. I didn't want to tell you before I got on camera. So you will be having a pair of the Melo Balls Buzz City as we go into NBA All-Star Weekend. I am very excited about that. I know a lot of people kind of disgruntled just because there's not that many shoes coming out in terms of the Jordan brand and stuff like that. But listen, LaMelo Ball's first signature shoe, Rick and Morty. I'm excited about that. I know I'm going to go after a pair for my son. And hopefully I'll get a pair for myself. But if anything, I want it more for my son than anything. But your boy Milknificent, man, LaMelo Ball, Buzz City. If you want to hold that up in the air so people can see it, we're going to do that. I want to say on foot. But before I go, you already know the phrase. You guys
Stay blessed.
I'm in.